How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Grand Archive video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today we are talking all about Supporter Pack 4 because we have had the full spoiler release of what is going to be in it, as well as all of the information pertaining to Supporter Pack 4, including the price increase and what we get for that price increase. So yeah, we're just going to jump straight into the cards and check them out, talk about all of them. If you like the video, if you want me to do more Grand Archive content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The best way for me to do more content about a particular TCG is for people to like the content and want me to do it more. That just makes sense, right? So if you like the stuff, like, comment, subscribe, hype, and everything. Yeah, this looks pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and jump into our overlay and dig into Supporter Pack 4. All right, and here we have Supporter Pack 4 with some beautiful, beautiful artwork. I'm going to scroll down here just a little bit. We talked about what Supporter Pack is. If you're new to Grand Archive and you don't know what Supporter Pack is, basically it's all in the name. It's a way to support the game, and the proceeds go directly into funding organized play. So what it says here exactly is all proceeds from SP4 sales will directly support our organized play programs and premier level events. It will enable more support for local game stores, additional promo cards, larger cash pools, and increased number of events. So it's just a way to get cool alternate art cards with cool treatments sometimes that helps support organized play. So I think it's really cool. It's something that Grand Archive does that not a lot of other TCGs do. In fact, no other TCG does. So I think it's just really cool in general. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into what the cards are and some of the information. So each pack contains 3 cards, 2 uncommons, and then a rare or higher. So it's not like a big booster pack, it's just like a special alternate art thing. Each box of Supporter Pack has 8 packs. The rarity distribution, there's 33 cards that we're gonna talk about today. 12 uncommons, 9 rares, 5 super rares, 7 CSRs, and 1 CPR. MSRP is $50. It used to be 40, so these have gone up by $10. But now you get an additional foil per box, so double foils. This is actually not too bad as a rate if you're someone who buys a lot of SPs. Because you basically at some point only care about getting foils. After you've opened up a couple of these, you usually get everything that you need. Because you typically get 2 SRs per box. So you just open up a bunch of these and you'll just end up getting like a full play sets, and then all you care about is foils. So people who open up a lot, this is good for you. People open up not a lot and you don't care about foils, well, obviously bad for you. $10 more. Hopefully you can, if you're that camp, that you don't really care about foils, open up the foils, sell the foils, buy more stuff. So yeah. And then also there's new curio foils being introduced in Supporter Pack. So before, the foils were just the regular foils, or you'd get like your collector rares or whatever. Now you can also get these curio foils. These ones are Aurora curio foils for all non-CSR CPR cards. I'm not sure the pull rates on the curio foils yet, but they're there. So those will be the big chase non-CSRs. All right, let's talk about the cards. So first up, we have the CPR. This is Tristan Ascendant Shadow. This is in honor of Taylor Bow, who won last year's World Champion, Grand Archive World Championship. He's a good friend of the channel. Big shout out to Taylor. Really stoked that he won, and hey, really stoked that he won on Tristan, literally my favorite champion in the game. And so we have this absolutely gorgeous Tristan card with the gold stamp signed by Taylor, and then it has this crazy ability that costs 2,025. So you'll never be able to play this, but it's very, very cool. It says summon any amount of Ominous Shadow tokens. For the rest of the game, attack cards you own have on hit, you may rest and declare an attack with all Fantasia you control. If you do, put this card in the attacker's intent. Activate this ability only if Tristan is an Ascendant. Basically, it just says win the game. That's more or less what it says. It also has 28 health. Very cool. The effect obviously is unplayable because it costs 2,025. These are just like, very powerful cards that commemorate the World Champion. So, first card, banger. This one's great. If I ever open up one of these, I don't know what I would do with it. Part of me would be like, oh, probably try to sell it because it's probably worth a lot of money. But another part of me really just wants to be like, hey, Taylor, can you sign my signed card? I think normal version of this will probably be able to be found elsewhere as well. They were for the for the last one as like a box topper. Oh, I didn't even note here, but they didn't talk about box toppers. Supporter packs typically has a box topper, and they're typically like meme cards, or good cards, but with like meme art. So we'll see if they do that again. I don't think they've ever been announced. They just do it. So you probably also get some sort of box topper. And that's where the regular version of last year's World Championship card was. It was a box topper. I think you could have gotten it maybe as a foil and something else, but I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. Anyway, let's talk about the other CSRs. Some of these are great, and some of these are Pang Tong. So let's go over them. So first up, we have 10 the Land. This is one of the new artist collab cards with Fuzi Choco. It's absolutely gorgeous. This will be one of the most sought after cards from SP4. Absolutely, it's absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have Lily Marine Castellan, also another banger card. Beautiful art. Pretty playable card. I think she's really cool. Playable if you want to do like a chessman kind of deck. I think she's cool. This will be another really valuable and sought after one, I think. The most valuable and sought after one will be this liminal guide that has I can't remember her name, but this is one of the Ascent Norm spirits for Path of Silver. Obviously, very beautiful card. This is an extremely powerful card. This will likely be the most expensive thing from SP4, outside of maybe the Taylor World Champion card, or the CPR. I mean, this might actually be worth more than the CPR. We'll see. We also have Mad Tea Party with awesome artwork that features a bunch of the characters here. We have Arisana, Xander, Kongming, and Lorraine. This is a cool card. I think this card is like fine. This effect is fine. The art is really cool. This is a card that you were like, yeah, play this in like Pantheon or maybe some constructed decks. Maybe there's something that I'm not thinking about that plays Mad Tea Party, but it's just a cool art. Next up, we have another very playable card. We have Calming Breeze. This is another one that I would be very, very happy to pull. Definitely going to play this in like a Pantheon deck if I pull it, with a beautiful, beautiful artwork of another spirit. So this is this is great. This is going to be another one of the more valuable ones. I'm a big fan of this one. And then finally, saving the best for last, we have Pang Tong Young Phoenix. First of all, the art is very, very beautiful. I think this is this done by Triss? Dragon Art Triss? I've met her a couple times in person. She's very, very nice, and her art is very, very good. I actually have some of her stuff up here on the studio walls. But the fact that they chose Pang Tong as one of the cards is a huge troll move, man. I really like this card. Let me get this straight. I think this card is very cool. It's not very good. It has a cool effect, and you might think it's good, and I thought it was good. It's not good. Not even when I think it's good, it is not good. So, it's not a good card, but it is a very beautiful card. And I'd rather pull this than no CSR at all. But man, I think I'd rather pull this than the Mad Tea Factory, just because I think it's really pretty. But this is the troll one. If you get this one from the CSR, you'll know. But people are selling this for like $40. Hey yo, maybe I'll buy a couple copies. Maybe we'll buy one copy for Pantheon. So these are the CSRs. Obviously, you want to get Liminal Guide. That's huge. Fuzi Choco one, also pretty big. Calming Breeze, Lily, also good. Mad Tea Party and Pang Tong, I don't know. And then obviously the CPR is another one of the really big ones. That and Liminal Guide, definitely. All right, let's talk about the SRs. Now, obviously, the SRs in Supporter Pack are different from SRs in other booster sets. They're usually chosen in terms of, I don't know, playability. I'm not sure exactly the stipulations, because sometimes some of the rares and uncommons are quite good. But here we have a very, very powerful card, Dream Fairy, with brand new, beautiful artwork. And I could say that for every single piece of art here. By a fan favorite Grand Archive artist, NR. And this was fantastic. So if you want new alternate art, fancy versions of Dream Fairy, here you go. I know I'm going to definitely want a full playset of these, so this will be great. This is one of the better SRs. We also have Quiet Refraction. This one is one of the Assassin Merlin cards. Sure, if you're an Assassin Merlin fan, here you go. Here's an alternate art extended art, quiet refraction. It's a very pretty card. And I want to note, by the way, all of the art in SP4 is so good. I think this is the best job they've done for any supporter pack so far. All of the art either depicts the character in the art, so like the ally, like Dream Fairy, or if it's an action or something, it has a champion in the artwork. So we had Merlin here. The next one we have is Maledictum Vitae, which is a really, really good card for Dark Alice. And as someone who has a Dark Alice deck, yes, I would like a full playset of these. This card is fantastic with art by a good friend of the channel, Gyul, who helped design the Red Zone Rogue mascot character, Katsumi Kadeko, or at least our Project Red Zone main character, I should say, Katsumi Kadeko. We have four characters now, with a fifth one on the way. But this is great artwork. And also, obviously, if you play Dark Alice, here you go, Maledictum Vitae. Next up, we have another meme. They put the title sweep, man. It's title sweep as this SR. This is the one that you do not want to see. Here we have title sweep SR with Mordred in the artwork. Cleave Floating Memory. I think they put Mordred in the artwork because he's the only champion where this card is even remotely playable. You can do some stuff with Mordred with title sweep. You can get the cost reduction, make it only 4. You get the Floating Memory. Mordred likes that. It has the cleave, and you can get the bonus, right? Where he heals anytime you like cleave into stuff, or he heals anytime he attacks into stuff. But man, this is such a bad card. Any cleave would be better than title sweep. It's just so bad. I will acknowledge, and Dan from main deck convinced me of this, the title sweep is good in Mordred. I will concede that. I will not concede that it's good at anything else, at least at the time of this recording. It's such a troll move, man. Why title sweep? Maybe to fill out, maybe just to fill it out because they did the other ones, right? They did flame sweep and the wind one as well. Anyway, the last SR is a banger, by the way. 3 Hearts. 3 Hearts is a great card. This is a rare that was like worth like $5 to $10 or whatever, something in that range, right? It might be on the lower side, might be like 5, but this is a rare that actually had a decent price tag. So getting a reprint here is good, and the reprint art is extremely good. So I like 3 Hearts, and great. This is a good one. Yeah, I like this one. Now on to the rares. We have one that you'll probably want a lot of copies of. We have Cosmic Bolt. We've had Cosmic Bolt, printed a whole bunch ever since Arasana getting this new Cosmic Bolt full art. This is one that I definitely need like 20 copies of because I run Arasana and Pantheon, and I want a bunch of Cosmic Bolts. One for the deck, and then like 20 extra copies for when I just go real big on my Polaris. So yeah, I like this a lot. This will be a really nice one to get in foil, or that new Curio foil. We also have Rictus Tiding. I guess this doesn't technically... Oh, no, it does have a champion. I was saying this doesn't technically have a champion. Not true. We have Alice here, and obviously the Cheshire Cat. So if you want Rictus Tiding, which is a cool card, here you go. New full art. Once again, the art in this particular supporter pack is very good. Here we have Assassin Merlin return again with Spalling Cleanse. Also, this one cares specifically about Assassin Merlin, cares about Sheen counters. We also have one of my favorites, Fractal of Sparks with Dao-Chan. And obviously, I like how it has the original Fractal of Sparks right here in the artwork. She's like actually holding it. So very, very cool. Will go very well in the Fire Dao-Chan deck. I like that one a lot. We have March On. So we have a Chessman card with Alice in the artwork. Once again, beautiful, beautiful artwork. We have Fiery Inference with my boy Rai. I've become a really big Rai enjoyer. He's my favorite deck to play right now. I love playing Rai in Pantheon. He's so good. Yeah, this card's cool. I can't play it in my Pantheon deck because I run Water Rai, but still very cool. And I think this is a decent effect. We also have Poised Occlusion. Cool card for Diana. So, yeah, this one's sweet. Cool card for Diana. And once again, beautiful artwork. We also have Leeching Bolt. This is a great Kong Ming card, so if you play Kong Ming, getting these for your Kong Ming deck is great. And once again, Kong Ming Pantheon, you get a nice, Curio foil of this for your Pantheon deck. This would be really sweet. I like this one quite a bit. We also have Expel the Departed, a nice little Fantasia Destruction card. Yeah, I think this is a pretty cool one. And features Guoja. And then that's it for the rares. I think the rares are overall pretty good. Some good playables here. Cosmic Bolt, Leeching Bolt if you play Kongming, Fractal of Sparks. There's some cool stuff here. And then down to the uncommons. So we have Bolt of Diamonds. I guess this one technically doesn't have a champion. It has just a character in it. But yeah, here we got Bolt of Diamonds with new art. Fantastic. We have very memeable Throne Keeper Bullfrog. He's like, look at that. He's Moggin, dude. It's Moggin Frog. It's froggin'. Anyway, we got the Bullfrog. We have Brisk Windtrotter with Sylvie. It's very cute. Man, the art in these ones, like I can't keep saying it, but I will. They did a really, really good job with the supporter pack. Dazzling Courtesan, I really like this card quite a bit. I think it's a really powerful, aggressive card. And this is the best version of it so far. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We also have Armored Valkyrie, someone who likes mecha stuff. The big game on my channel right now is a mecha game, Gundam. Big fan of the Armored Valkyrie. Looks very cool. I like it quite a bit. We have the Peppered Chef for all of you KFC Suzaku decks. Here you go, Peppered Chef. Looks fantastic once again. So this is another great reprint. We have Thieving Cut with possibly the best art so far. We have Xander, getting this ruby or something. This is my favorite art for Thieving Cut. I like it quite a bit. We have Dao-Chan Returns with Dredging Streams. Banish a card from a graveyard with Floating Memory. Not one that I'm going to be putting in my Pantheon decks, but, the art is beautiful. We have Cinderbloom Tender for all of you Fire Cleric fans, specifically like Fire Arisana. This one's pretty sweet, actually. I actually really like this one for Arisana, like Fire Arisana Pantheon. Whenever you gather, deal 1 damage to each champion. Pretty sweet effect. I like it quite a bit. This is a good one. We have a Sea Sprite Diver. Okay playable unit. Can basically be a 3-cost 2/3 that also banishes a card in a graveyard. I think it'd be pretty solid. We have CL in Lamentation's Toil. Big old swing. Once again, very cool artwork. And then the final card is Glacial Evocation. Once again, beautiful artwork. This one, maybe I do want a full version of this. For my Rye deck. This is one that I could, if I get a full version of this, because I'm pretty sure I run this in my Rye deck, but I think I have a different full version of this card. I'll have to go double check. And of course, this is all being released at Anime Expo on July 2nd. I personally will be at Anime Expo. I will have an announcement about that later. I will be doing a thing there. But after AX, it will be available for purchase at trade shows that Grand Archive attends, as well as official GA events like Ascents. So, yeah. So what do I think about this overall? I think there's some troll picks here, man. I think Pang Tong and Tidal Sweep are like troll picks. Though Tidal Sweep does make sense just because they've done the other 2 sweeps in supporter pack, so this one kind of rounds it out. And as Dan convinced me, it's like playable in Mordred. But I think Pang Tong is definitely a troll pick. I like the art, and I like Pang Tong, but I understand that Pang Tong, no one plays Pang Tong except for maybe me. And then there are some very good picks, like Liminal Guide is extremely good. Well, maybe that is the good pick. Well, I think Dream Fairy is also a very good pick, and I think 3 of Hearts is another very good pick. Maledictum Victae is like, you play this in Alice, like for sure, like Dark Alice. So that's another pretty good pick. So there's a couple like pretty good ones here, with some very good ones like Dream Fairy. Down here for the rares, I think Fractal of Sparks is very good and playable. Cosmic Bolt also, this is one that people will really want. Leeching Bolt I think is okay. Fiery Inference. There's some of these that are like, yeah, these are okay playable cards. There's nothing here that's super expensive. In fact, I think the most valuable card that's a rare or lower was like 3 of Hearts, right? And then for the uncommons, yeah, we got like Pepper Chef. People like the Pepper Chef. People like the Bullfrog. Bolt of Diamonds for you water suited players. And then we have like Cinderbloom Tender, Diver. There's some like playable stuff here. Overall, I think this is pretty on par with some of their previous supporter packs. They typically don't have a lot of valuable reprints, especially not in like the SR and the rares. These are mostly just like alternate art cards. Sometimes they're very playable, sometimes they're less playable. But overall, I think this is pretty cool. I think the big win here is just the art is so good. So if there are any of these cards that you want to play with across the board, I think these are all like fantastic, beautiful pieces of artwork. So the best so far, by the way. So I think that's the best thing going for it. And then, like I said, some of the CSRs, well, some of them are better than others. You definitely want to get the liminal guide. That's the big one. So we're going to go ahead and go back to me here in the studio. Yo, it's me again. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think of Supporter Pack 4 in the comment section down below. Will you be picking anything up? And what do you hope to pull that's not liminal guide or Tristan? What do you hope to pull that's not a CSR? Let me put it that way. I'll be very interested to know. I think there's going to be a lot of people who just want Cosmic Bolts, like foil Cosmic Bolts. But it'd be interesting to see what the other stuff is. Personally, I would like Cosmic Bolt and Dream Fairy and maybe any of the suited stuff for like a suited Pantheon deck. I'm not sure. But it does look pretty cool. I'm excited to crack some open. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Do you think Supporter Pack 4 is a hit or a miss? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.